How have you built a business case to unite aspiring students, universities, corporations, and governments?
This is a marketplace, right? It's like a marketplace. I can have, interests and needs that are different from yours, but they can integrate with yours, so we can exchange something. Governments, companies, universities are looking for talented young people for different reasons, but essentially they're looking for talented young people. And they have the problem, and they're trying to find a solution to the problem of getting these people, not just in their own country, because all of them, to varying degrees, have understood the game is not local anymore. In fact, local may be a definition that we will lose. It will be very difficult to understand, I think, in 20 years what local really means. Think about it, the nation states are a concept mostly of the 18th and 19th century. It's not quite clear really what's it going to be in the future. Maybe it's more about cultural lines rather than political lines. Obviously, there could be you could make a realpolitik case against this, but I'm not talking about necessarily the social and political institutions. I'm talking about how people perceive the world. So essentially, it is one big marketplace, one big cauldron, where some are looking for this talent and others are looking for the opportunity. So if you put the talent in touch with the opportunity, then we don't need to make them collaborate. It's happening. It's going to happen by itself. And if it weren't happening by itself, we would have got our reading wrong, because it would mean that there is no real market to help function. We don't create that market. We're just trying to give it the tool to help function.
Why is the internet the right medium right now at the right time to unite governments, aspiring students, corporations, and universities?
That's a great question. Essentially, the internet has done one thing really well. When I look at it from the 10,000 feet perspective, it is to take a universal need that is currently addressed in a fragmented local fashion, and then integrate it, consolidate the data, standardize it, and offer it to all. If you think about it, when I talk about a universal need, I'm talking about needs that are perceived by everybody, regardless of where they live or their creed, their religion, their culture. So staying in touch with your friends is a universal need. Buying and selling goods, finding information, and you can put the names of the companies behind it, right? Facebook, Google, etc. All the most successful companies have been doing the same thing, if you look at it structurally, just in different angles, right? In different aspects. Now, education is a universal need too. It wasn't 40 years ago, because we were not a knowledge-based economy. It was about production. You could become, a blue collar, but now it's a knowledge-based economy, and increasingly it's going to be. So there is that need, and the internet has already addressed that need in other markets. So we're just essentially repeating something.